Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to talk about commitment. Before we do that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you want to talk about. One thing I want to preface before we get into the video, just real quick. I want everybody to know that my channel is really built around the idea that 90% of us, 95% of us were never taught. Men, 95% of us men were never taught how to earn a living, how to make money. But what my life's dedicated to is how to attract and treat women. Okay, we were never taught. So I did an extensive research on the subconscious mind. So from 0 to 7, we get imprinted in our subconscious mind from those people around us. Okay? Our life around us is what got imprinted in our mind. And then we live that out the rest of our life. Whether it's with business or career or how to treat people, or in my case, what I want to teach is or what my channel is all about is how to attract and treat women. Okay? If you were never taught, how do you know? How can you possibly know if no one ever taught you? You look around and you think, well, that guy's doing pretty good, I'll just emulate him. Or this guy's, attracting women, I'll emulate him. But if you don't have any of those things, how do you know? You really don't. So my whole focus is, and I'm going to make a whole video about this, but my whole focus is, if you were never taught, then this really is not your fault. So I want to teach the fact that if you were never taught, you have to want to learn. So that's what my channel is dedicated to. Those guys that are like, I'm sick and tired of this life. I'm sick and tired of getting the results I'm getting. And in my case, I want to teach guys to not, or to do the things I didn't do. In other words, I don't want you to make the mistakes I made. So in this video, we're going to talk about commitment. And what I mean by commitment is, most of my videos are inspired by life going on around me. People I've talked to, people I see, stories that I've heard, whatever the case is, right? So in this case, I was talking to a girl, a friend that I've known for a while, and she's dating a guy, and they've been dating about a year. And then all of a sudden he says, not so much. And he breaks up with her. After a year, a lady is in. I mean, she's in. They're doing birthdays with her kids and birthdays with his kids, and they're spending all their time together, and all the families are spending together. And then all of a sudden he just says, not so much. I think I'm going to end this deal. I mean, this girl is crushed. After a year, you don't know after a year she's the one or not. So what I want to talk about as far as commitment, you can't do that. You cannot go a year and then go, I'm done. Yeah, it's just not working out. No, you better know that business in 2 or 3 months. Yeah, 90 days, I can see, people kind of get comfortable, and then they go back to their normal, whatever, day to day, and you're going to get a sense of it. And then you can say, hey, this wasn't the way when we first started dating, whatever the case is. If you're nitpicky, or let me back up, not nitpicky. If you're a clean person like I am, you like your surroundings clean and your shirt's ironed or whatever, and she's just a slob, but she wasn't in the beginning, we need to have a discussion about that. Okay? That's a red flag. Is that the end all? No. No, that doesn't mean you can't have a relationship with this woman. It doesn't mean she doesn't have a good heart. It doesn't mean that she can't be the one for you. Maybe she, again, maybe that's all she knows. Maybe she lived and her grandma was nasty and her mother's house was nasty and hers is. That may be where the man has to come in and go, we're going to have to tighten this ship up a little bit. Whatever. My point is, you can't go a year of dating and then go, nah, I'm done. You can't do that. I mean, we're talking about another human being and this woman's children and your children in this particular case. You can't do that. You just can't do it. okay? I know this sounds kind of harsh, but you got to make a decision before a year, okay? I mean, again, in this case, or 2 years. I mean, I get the fact that people go 20 years and they grow apart and different things happen, like my wife and I, because I've been divorced about 6 years now as of this video. But anyway, you know, I get it, but my whole focus is to keep other men from making the mistakes I made. That one is not one of them, but it is one that I've seen more often than I care to, and this one's recent, so I'm using the occasion of this conversation with her to put this out on my channel so that those of you all that are watching can really pick up on this, right? That commitment to a woman, whether it's been said or not, after a certain length of time, she expects you to be there. So that decision needs to be made before you get way down the road. And in her case, a year is way down the road. I hope that makes sense. So again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And leave me a comment about what you want to talk about. So until next time, have a great day.